out at the property, out at the circus property that turned over, but what kind of stuff was it?
Well, the one that they turned over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so because this was his project with all these photos, and like I said, you'll find them. And I mean, the history is pretty cool. We printed them out, ordered the frames, and then Chris was the one who actually framed them up. The frames came with a different type of hardware, and he ended up taking the original hardware off, which was the eye hook with a wire.
Yeah.
He took that off and then fashioned like the Y rail like you saw on the back of that for each of these pictures, and so it was a labor of love for him. This was the first police department, which was actually on Bailey Street in uptown Whittier. This is the entire police force that you're looking at right here.
That's it, huh?
1923, right?
Okay.
It was, the police department became in 1917, so we just celebrated our centennial. And this, of course, is 1940, and again, that's the whole agency right there. The solo detective, and that's the chief. As I was coming onto the agency, he was in his last year or two before he retired. And every year we have an annual banquet that's basically produced by the Whittier Chamber. And it's called the Silver Shield Awards Banquet. And it's a way for us to recognize officers for a job well done throughout the year. And Silver Shield 2017, which was the year that we celebrated our centennial, Stan came to the awards banquet because we always invite our retirees. And it was really nice getting to chat with him because I hadn't seen him for 20 years since he retired. He had moved up north. But literally about 2 months after he passed away. So it was a really neat opportunity to visit with Stan, who I hadn't seen for a while.
Very nice.
He was my first training officer here at Whittier. And so you can see these pictures are on, you know, like I said, they're on every floor and every hallway in the station. Sometimes they adorn. Those are all. This is our investigations bureau, so those are all investigative related. When we were down in traffic, most of those are all traffic related. So we tried to theme them as well. During our discussions with him, how's the project going? He would hang up pictures, and just in a discussion one day, he mentioned that there was one particular picture that he liked the best for some reason. He just really liked it, and it was a traffic collision down off of the boulevard where it was probably in the 40s or 50s, and the officer looks like he's pointing at some type of physical evidence related to the accident, probably a skid mark or debris leading to the point of impact. And he just said, "That's my favorite photo. I don't know why I like it, but I do." So when he retired, my lieutenant and he had talked to the chief, and then we made him a smaller version of the picture, had it framed to where it looks identical to this, just a smaller version. And when he retired, we presented it to him as a thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so, and he was appreciative. We even have a picture of him accepting it, and it's on our Facebook page.
Wow.
So we could probably try to find that for you. Yeah. So it's on the Facebook page when he actually took a picture with it when he got it.
Very nice.
I actually have Chris's picture right here. So this is the one that we gave to him when he retired. And this picture is actually hanging in my lieutenant's office right across the hallway. So
very nice. So the items that were recovered, was it a badge or something, or? It
was this and these patches.
And the patches, okay.
Yeah, and this is an old patch, like really old.
Okay.
That somebody had probably given to him through the years.
Okay.
And but I can tell by just looking at it that it's one of the old ones.
Yeah, that looks pretty old. And then you guys contract with Whittier PD contracts with Santa Fe Springs.
Right, and this was the first prototype patch. They don't the patches don't look like this now.
Yeah.
This was the first generation patch.
Right.
And now the patches are very similar to this design, but it says proudly serving Santa Fe Springs underneath.
Yeah, very nice.
So, but yeah, this was the first prototype. you go back a little over a year, maybe by within 18 months. I'm trying to think of the exact date that Chris retired, but you'll see a picture that we actually posted of him receiving that very photo when he retired. And you know, one of the things that Chris was not known for, because he was actually very handy with tools. I mean, he was the handyman of all handymans. I mean, he can do anything, fix anything, build anything. But he was also an avid guitarist. He played guitar, and he had a large guitar collection, and would often stand right here speaking proudly of his guitars. I know he had a few Fenders, I believe.
He did.
Yeah, and he was really proud of that collection, so he enjoyed it.
We're working with the brother, who's the administrator of the estate.
Yeah.
And we're actually helping him with the guitar issues.
Oh, okay.
Because there's, I think, a dozen guitars.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
He would often speak very fondly of those guitars.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
And he enjoyed playing them too. He said, sometimes I have a hard time deciding which one I want to play, but it would come down.
Very nice.
And then I have the lieutenant stepped out for now, but so this is the original picture that Chris so enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
And it took place right at Whittier Boulevard and Pacific Place here in the city of Whittier. He was here every day, doing something. So, and like I said, I used to have lots of conversations with him in my office. So, you know, I missed him when he retired, and now we miss him even more.